Good morning, guys, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Chris. Goal of this channel is to help teach you guys a few things and not just give you cringy clickbait videos. So, just got the boat in the water out here on Lake Michigan. Beautiful this morning. We're gonna see what we can make happen. So, all I'm really doing right now is there's a bunch of alewife and bait fish pushed up alongside this break wall, and I'm forcing myself to learn the whole jig head minnow program. So, they're sitting up pretty shallow. I've got a little 1/8 ounce tungsten head and a 4-inch Yamamoto shad shaped worm. And I'm just kind of shaking it along the break line. This drops off from like a couple of feet down to 20 in no time. It's pretty much a straight drop down. There you go, a little jig head minnow. Not a bad one. A sore on its side. Decent fish. A sore on its side, but. Now, I think one of the most important parts of the whole jig head minnow presentation is just keeping your bait up above these fish. So I've got maybe a dozen fish down there on scope right now. I'm just trying to keep that bait right above them, chasing it. Yeah, so if you're not keeping that bait above them, they kind of just lose interest in it. They pull off the bait. But if you can keep it above their head like those fish would naturally feed on bait fish, way better chances of getting them to commit. Not what we're after, but a lot of these things are on too. Decent smallie. If there's one thing I really picked up on this year is you don't have to fish real tiny baits for smallmouth. For the longest time, I've fished 3, 2.5 inch little tiny baits for these fish, and I've been throwing a lot of 4, 4.5 inch bigger baits this year, and the little ones still eat it. Trust me. Oh my gosh, that one got it good. All right, a bunch of them up there again. Looks like a little group slid in. It's not real big ones today, but can't complain. Getting to set the hook a bunch. Holy sh! bad fish. Big one, but they're fish. Tackle wise, it's kind of day by day. Currently I'm fishing an 1/8 ounce jig head. So these fish, you know, I'm kind of casting up shallower and letting it drop down, but I threw the heavier 1/4 ounce for a while and they just wouldn't chase it down. It's just moving a little bit too fast for them. This 1/8 ounce, I can kind of hover the jig kind of above them, if you know what I mean. The smeltinator heads are terrific. I'm just using a little 1/8 ounce tungsten head. I don't know what brand this thing is. I actually just ordered some of the Gamakatsu Horizon heads. Pretty excited to check those out. Ones with the little EWG hook in them. Gear wise for this, I'm going to say is more preference than it is specific. I'm using a 6'8" rod here. I like the shorter rod for this. I get a little bit more precise cast and I don't move the bait quite as much when I'm shaking it. I know some guys like the 7.6 longer rod. Some guys like real short, like 6.5 footers. The 6.8 works pretty well for me. Reel wise, anything that picks up line fast, because sometimes these things grab it and just run right at you. Line, I've got 10-pound Sunline Overwatch to a 8-pound fluoro leader. Honestly, I could probably get away with running 10, 12 if I really wanted to. I just had 8 tied up on here. Top of the lip. Oh, it's been a while, but finally got one hooked up again here. Put on a 4-inch scented jerk shad. I ran over the bait that I was catching them on pretty good, so I've been just kind of cycling through stuff, trying to get something going here, and it's been slow. Mid-morning now, and I think the fish are just a little bit shut off on me. Alright, little one here. Got a bigger scented jerk shad though. Not bad. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. I'm still learning this whole shaking a minnow deal myself, so if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I've been slacking a little bit, so hopefully I can start cranking out some videos again. See you guys later.